Lightyear, 2022. Budget, $200 million. Box office, $226 million. Loss, around $100 million in losses. Directed by Angus MacLane, a veteran of Pixar shorts and co-director of Finding Dory. The film starred Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear, replacing Tim Allen, which sparked fan backlash. The narrative featured a same-sex kiss, reinstated after employee protests, which led to bans in multiple countries. Many felt the film deviated from the nostalgic tone of the Toy Story franchise, and critics panned it for focusing more on making a statement than telling a compelling origin story. Because of this, it underperformed at the box office and received mixed critical reception, despite being Pixar's first theatrical release since the pandemic. The Addams Family, 2021. Budget, $47 million. Box office, $120 million. Loss, modest due to marketing and streaming setbacks. Directed by Greg Tiernan and Conrad Vernon, who also co-directed the controversial Sausage Party animated film. This sequel starred Oscar Isaac as Gomez Addams. The movie was panned for lazy humor, a lackluster plot, and rehashed family road trip cliches. It failed to offer anything fresh and suffered critically, even as it broke even financially. Fans generally disliked it due to its departure from the original dark humor it was known for. Many felt the movie lacked the distinctive goth vibe and cleverness. The sequel was criticized for being too family-friendly, lacking the edgy humor and dark atmosphere that defined the franchise. While the animation was generally acceptable, some critics found the character designs, particularly of some human characters, to be unappealing and even rubber-like. Luck, 2022. Budget, estimated $140 million. Box office, Apple TV Plus exclusive. Directed by Peggy Holmes, who also directed The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning. This Skydance animation project starred Eva Noblezada as Sam Greenfield. Despite a big budget and involvement from John Lasseter, the movie was criticized for a generic story, awkward pacing, and a lack of emotional core. Many fans felt that Luck borrowed heavily from other animated films, such as Inside Out and Soul, without offering anything truly original. The animation quality couldn't overcome the weak narrative and world building. The involvement of John Lasseter, the former Pixar chief who had recently moved to Skydance Animation, was seen as a mixed blessing. While his presence initially generated excitement, it also drew comparisons to Pixar's earlier, more successful films, which Luck ultimately failed to live up to. Teenage Kraken, 2023. Budget, $70 million. Box office, $46 million. Loss, around $30 million. Directed by Kirk DeMicco, who also directed The Croods. This DreamWorks title featured Lana Condor as Ruby and Toni Collette as her mother. Ruby, the teenage Kraken, is generally well received, with audiences finding her relatable in her struggles to balance her human and Kraken identities. The story focused on feminist themes, turning traditional mermaid tropes upside down. Many found the animation visually stunning and the titular character endearing, but also noted issues with pacing, plot exposition, and a lack of originality. The movie's world, with its Kraken society and oceanside setting, is considered imaginative and creative. The film's financial performance was disappointing, grossing $46 million against a $70 million budget. The Seab Beast, 2022. Budget, $75 million. Box office, Netflix exclusive. The animated film was directed by Chris Williams, who is also known for Big Hero 6 and Moana. Carl Urban was featured as the monster hunter Jacob Holland. This Netflix animated adventure had all the makings of a hit. Though praised for its visuals and ambitious scope, fans pointed out its long runtime and how the movie's climax and resolution felt rushed and lacked the emotional impact that could have been achieved with a more developed ending. Despite being watched widely, its story failed to leave a strong emotional impact, leading to its rapid fade from public discussion. The story's core premise is said to be very similar to How to Train Your Dragon, making it feel derivative rather than a unique addition to the genre. Strange World. 2022. Budget $100 million. Box office $73 million. Loss over $100 million. Directed by Don Hall. Known for hits like Big Hero 6 and Raya and the Last Dragon, this film was supposed to launch Disney's next big franchise. Disney's focus on other high-profile films like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Avatar, The Way of Water, overshadowed Strange World, leading to a lack of audience awareness and engagement. Jake Gyllenhaal voiced the lead character, Searcher Clade. Despite strong talent and an ambitious concept, the movie suffered from poor test screenings. In response, Disney drastically slashed marketing. It also faced criticism for prioritizing climate metaphors and diversity messaging over cohesive storytelling. The openly gay teen lead was praised by some, but others felt the messaging was more prominent than the plot. While not the primary reason for the flop, some analysts noted that the film's inclusion of a gay character and its focus on environmental issues may have contributed to negative reactions from certain audiences. Wonder Park 2019. Budget $100 million. Box office $119 million. Loss estimated $50 to $80 million. Directed anonymously after Dylan Brown was fired due to misconduct allegations, the film featured Brianna Densky as June. With a chaotic production, no credited director, and an overly safe narrative, Wonder Park was visually charming but creatively underwhelming. It couldn't compete with stronger releases at the time, such as The Missing Link and Frozen 2, which at the time became the highest-grossing animated film of all time upon its release, grossing over $1.45 billion worldwide. Wonder Park's production was disrupted by the firing of the director, Dylan Brown, due to allegations of inappropriate behavior. This may have contributed to the movie's rushed and disjointed feel, as well as its lack of a clear creative vision. Despite a budget of $80 to $100 million, Wonder Park grossed only $119 million worldwide, making it a commercial disappointment. Nimona 2023. Budget $50 million. Box office Netflix exclusive. While initially developed by Blue Sky Studios and slated for release by Disney, it was canceled due to concerns about LGBTQ+ themes. Nimona was rescued and completed by Annapurna Pictures after Disney shut down the original studio. Directed by Nick Bruno and Troy Quane, known for Spies in Disguise, it featured Chloe Grace Moretz as the voice of Nimona and Riz Ahmed as Ballister Boldheart. The movie gained praise for its animation style and LGBTQ+ representation, including a non-binary lead and same-sex romance. However, some viewers felt the messaging overshadowed character development and plot cohesion. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.